Gather round, all of you who would listen. I have a tale to tell. A story of warriors and kings, a saga of dark magic, a legend of high adventure. Long ago, a series of dark spells were created with the power to enslave our world. Evil magic with no purpose but that of destruction. But before these spells could be invoked, they were stolen and broken apart. Dark and powerful. These words were not easily destroyed, and so were hidden about the world, branded onto the souls of innocents, cursing their lines for eternity. Men are mortal, and time can be the enemy of fear. All too soon we forget how the bee will sting and the fire will burn. As time passed, these families forgot what the marks were for, dismissing the ancient warnings about these words of power. They were merely stories, tales from a long past time. But an evil sect, known only as the Kasai, knew nothing of time, and with infinite patience they waited until their spells were rediscovered. One group stood alone in the battle against evil, known only as the Rakus. They watched over and protected those marked with the spells. Their ranks were filled with the greatest and most honorable warriors, who gave up everything for the cause of defending those marked. Many legends tell of the bravery of the Rakus, and of their eternal struggle with the Kasai. Like these stories, mine begins long ago. But unlike any other that I know of, it also begins with the hero's death. I remember it all as if it were a dream. I, Kuzo, scout and chronicler to the great Rao Utu, flying over a white landscape through snow-filled skies, being drawn by a voice calling my name.
Kuzo, it is I, Oracle to the Three Kingdoms, and I am in need of your service. Spirit Guide, something has happened that neither the gods nor I could foresee. Your master, Rao Utu, is dead. His death is unexpected and has thrown the heavens into chaos. The gods are calling on you, Spirit Guide, to visit the past and relive critical periods that led up to his death. We do not know when or how this happened, Kuzo. All we know is that Rao was betrayed. We were betrayed. 3 destinies are intertwined with Rao's, Kuzo. His sister Tati, and the Rakus warriors, Baumusu and Grizz. Travel with them all once more, rewalk their paths, and discover what has happened. All I know is that it will end in a decision that shapes the future of mankind. Let us travel back to when Baumusu and Grizz were mighty warriors fighting for the Rakus. Let us travel 20 years into your past, back to Tapuroku and the pursuit of a traitor.
Many years before I served Rao, I traveled the land in the charge of Baumusu, a great and noble warrior. I remember journeying with him and his mentor Grizz on urgent Rakus business. We were to hunt down a fugitive to Rakus turned traitor called Meibisi before he located the final parts to the mark of Kree.
Aduh, ini.
Uso!
Pauso! Pauso! As soon as we landed on the shores of Tapuroku, we knew something was amiss. We had been warned that Meibisi had wealth and could hire mercenaries, but these men were no bought swords. They fought with too much passion, too much hatred. Only upon closer inspection did Grizz discover their real identity. They were outlawed members of an ancient cult known only as the Kasai.
Para tú!
Maybe he was a Turakus who had been dabbling in forbidden Kasai lore. He had discovered the whereabouts of the Mark of Kree and was attempting to retrieve its parts before he was discovered and stripped of his rank. He had located all the marks except 2. We had been instructed to capture him and ensure that these final marks remain hidden. It seems strange to me now that nobody considered the Kasai a threat back then. They were all but wiped out, an old enemy long forgotten. But the Kasai had found one of the 2 remaining marks in Tapuroku, and now their attention shifted to the final mark.
The great Baumusu and Grizz. An honor indeed.
Be busy! Hand over the scroll, or taste my steel!
Or taste my steel? I don't think so, barbarian. Your steel is no longer a match for my skills. This is the 5th part, Rakus. Now I only need the child to complete the spell.
We will die before we let that happen, traitor!
You cannot stop me, Rakus. I already know her location. It's too late. No one can protect her.
Kasai, I can smell their taint on you from here.
Fool, Rakus! Kneel before me, who bear witness to my power!
Chris, defend yourself! Dark magic is afoot!
I remember that the Kasai were not what they are now. Back then, they were all but destroyed, yet there had been many of them at Tapuroku, and Meibisi commanded them like a general. And what of the strange beast conjured from the ground? It had been eons since anyone had possessed such magic. Had Meibisi studied enough of their black arts to command such creatures? Now Meibisi had all of the parts to the mark of Kree save one. A mark that was on the back of a defenseless infant. We had many questions that needed to be answered,